Hey everyone, Foxitor here. This is the second time I'm actually recording this video, so I want to do it quite quickly. This is the draft analysis for the PTL, which is a showdown league I'm participating in. It's not upload required, I think, but I am going to upload stuff. It forces me to actually, record the videos, watch them back, learn something from the footage. So yeah, really excited for that. It's a national dex league, which I've never played before. So there's a bunch of mons I don't have any knowledge of, so to speak. I started draft in Gen 8. So let's just get into it. I was, I think, third pick in the draft, which is amazing. So I really didn't know what to pick. So I was to a friend like, what do I need to pick? And he's like Ash Gren is absolutely a monster. So here's Greninja. The Battle Bond ability, which is the ability I'm forced to use, because it forces Greninja to evolve into Ash Greninja whenever you get a kill. I cannot use Protean because I drafted Ash Gren instead of normal Protean Gren. So whenever Greninja picks up a KO, it transforms into Ash Greninja, which has monstrous stats: 145 base attack, 153 special attack, and 132 base speed. These are uber levels. Stats. Absolutely amazing. Of course, the base stats of Greninja itself are not too amazing. 95 attack is dual. 103 special attack is not nothing to write home about. 122 speed, really nice, and it gets even better when evolving into Ash Gren. So this thing absolutely steamrolls whenever you get a KO. You don't even have to log it's usually run choice specs, I think, but you don't even have to run a choice. You can run a life orb, I have to do the boots, or whatever you want, whatever you need in the matchup really. Because 153 base special attack is gonna hit hard whether it's choice or not. So yeah, really happy I grabbed this mon. Secondly, I wanted to grab Mega Medicham. The combination of Dark, Fighting, and Psychic as offensive typings, they almost hit everything. I'm really putting Fake Out and Bullet Punch. The combination of Fake Out and Bullet Punch on Mega Medicham is really nice. Fake Out incapacitates your opponent for one turn, and then you still have another priority option after that. So if you combine them, if you look at them as one big priority move, you can deal a lot of damage and get rid of opponents really quickly. Of course, this thing hits incredibly hard. 100 base attack with investment and then double body pure power ability. Absolutely amazing. 100 base speed is quite nice as well. So yeah, this thing is gonna absolutely mess things up. I think it gets most of the elemental punches. Gets drain punch as well for some recovery if you want to. Power punch is really scary as well, and then send help for some nice psychic stab. You can also run high jump kick for fighting stab. So yeah, that's all really nice. Then I wanted some defensive backbones in the team. So I grabbed Fake Tack to the Corviknight. Never played with Corviknight before in a draft league, but I really wanted to. You can run it both physically defensive and specially defensively. It's better in Skarmory in that aspect that you can actually run it specially defensively quite successfully. Skarmory has such bad special defense, and one reason to draft it over Skarmory as well is because this thing gets U-turn. Absolutely amazing. It's a really nice setup option as well. It gets bulk up, it gets iron defense, body press, which is a really nice combination as well. So definitely a lot of options for Corviknight, and I'm really looking forward to playing with it. I wanted to grab a nice offensive ground type. Ground is one of the best offensive typings, and when looking at offensive ground types, Nidoking immediately pops out. This thing is an absolute monster with Sheer Force Life Orb. It hits incredibly hard with Earth Power, Sludge Wave. It gets amazing coverage. It gets Flamethrower. It gets Ice Beam. It gets Thunderbolt. It gets Shadow Ball if you need it, I guess. Subsets on this thing are really nice as well. If you substitute on a switch and then are able to choose your move instead of having to predict what your opponent switches into, is really nice as well. So yeah, I used Nidoking in the NDL, but I dropped out of that season because I had a lot of stuff going on in real life. So looking forward to using it again. This thing is an absolute monster. It hits so hard. So I wanted to further add to that defensive core with Florgas, and Florgas is amazing because it's a special tank. This thing eats all special hits that are fired at him, except for super effective hits maybe. It's an amazing Wish Passer. It also gets Synthesis for immediate recovery if you want to, but of course Wish Protect is very nice as well. It gets Calm Mind if you want to. Moonblast for some nice stab. I mean, it has a 112 base special attack, so there's nothing to laugh at. So it's not too passive, but I don't think the coverage on Florges is too amazing. It gets Energy Ball, which is nice. It gets Defog. I almost completely forgot that. It has hazard removal, which is amazing. Talking about hazards, this thing gets both T-Spikes and Rocks, if I'm correct. Toxic Spikes? Yeah, T-Spikes and Rocks, it gets both. So that's amazing. So we have a hazard setter, 2 hazard removals as of now. So very, very nice. Moving on, we have Lycanroc Dusk. I really wanted something to fill the speed gap between, what's it called, 122, 132, and 100. So I was looking at the board and Lycanroc Dusk was still there. Now, this thing is really, really cool. It has a nice, I think it's a signature move. I don't think any other mon gets this move. Accelerock to deal some nice damage. It has the Tough Claws ability to boost all contact moves. So it boosts Accelerock. You have a Stone Edge for some nice stab. You have Crunch. I think it gets almost all the Elemental Fangs. I don't think it's Psychic Fangs. No, it gets Thunder Fang and Fire Fang as well. It's really weird, by the way, that it's Psychic Fangs, but Thunder Fang and Fire Fang. Okay, but besides that. 110 speed is amazing. 117 base attack, boosted by Top Claws. Nothing to laugh at either. You can run a Life Warp, Choice Band if you really want to break things. Swords Dance is really nice as well. If teams are weakened, Swords Dance, Accelerock can actually clean up really, really nicely. So yeah, looking forward to playing with this thing. It also gets Stealth Rock, like what's it called? Focus Sash with Stealth Rock and Endeavor Accelerock. Super scary as well. So yeah, really good luck Rock Slide as well. But as things are running, like as more things are running heavy duty boots and removal is kind of present in all games, not a set that you might see from me very often. But yeah, that's all about Lycanroc Dusk. Then I grabbed Alolan Muck. I of course already had a Dark type in Greninja, but I really wanted a more defensive Dark type for like things like Spectria or something, or Gengar. So we grabbed Alolan Muck. Now this thing has a really nice special defense stat at 100 with a nice big HP stat at 105 to back that up. So really nice special wall. I think Assault Vest is a really common set. Curse is also really, really nice. Boosting attack and defense. Like already having a really nice special defense and then boosting its own defense is really nice. Poison Touch is an amazing ability. Like this thing really likes to click knockoff, and if you now have a 30% chance of poisoning things while doing that, chip starts to rack up really quickly. So Alolan Muck, really looking forward to using it. Really adds nicely to the defensive pool of Corviknight and Florges. Of course, with Wish support from Florges, actually really, really nice in my opinion. So yeah, I wanted a Mon as well that could spam Ghost type moves, and I really love Dhelmise. Dhelmise has great defensive stats. I mean, base 100 defense is really nice. Base 90 speed def is nothing to laugh at either. So you can run this thing really, really bulky. Like there's no reason to invest into speed. Like there really isn't. So you can run like max HP, max attack or something adamant. And this thing hits incredibly hard with Poltergeist. Like Poltergeist, Choice Band Poltergeist from this thing, like barely has any switch-ins. This thing hits incredibly hard with 131 base attack. It also has a Rapid Spin for removal. So I now have 2 Defoggers I think and 1 Rapid Spinner. So hazard removal is really nice as well. It has Synthesis for its own recovery, which is great. Always a nice thing to look for in a bulky mon. So this is a mon that can both be like bulky or super, super offensive. Like 131 base attack is just so nice. So yeah, that's Dhelmise for you. Then I had like quite a few points left. But I think Rose and Frost for, like, I don't know exactly what amount of points it was at. But I think Rose and Frost is a really nice pick. Now with heavy duty boots, not suffering as much from, what's it called, the rocks as it used to. I think Rose and Frost is a great pick. Offensively, a really nice one as well. Like Choice Specs Blizzard hits super, super hard, but just because of Blizzard has like such a high base power, Choice Spec Blizzard really, really hurts. This thing gets the Volt Switch, which is super nice. Some momentum grabs. I don't have too much momentum on this team. Like let's see. Yeah, I've U-turn on this. I've U-turn on this. I have Volt Switch on. Yeah, I have Volt Switch on this. So the momentum is not too great. But Vulture is nice. Thunderbolt for some nice stab. And it also gets Defog. Defog, Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split. Really nice, what's it called, support options for Roots and Frost here. Also, another, like, I kind of needed an Ice Resist, I think. So, yeah, really adds to that. So, I think for the amount of points it would add, Roots and Frost is actually really, really nice. And then with the final few points, I grab War Turtle. Again, like, a really value pick in my opinion. Look at this thing's bulk. It has 80 defense and 80 special defense. And then if you slap on a Violet on that and like fully invest into one of those stats, it gets really, really bulky. Like the thing that hurts this thing the most is that it has no recovery. But of course we have wish support from Florgas if we need to. This thing gets Flip Turn, which is amazing. It gets Toxic. Yeah, it gets Toxic. Seismic Toss for some reasonable damage output. And it also gets Rapid Spin. So we have quite a few removers now. I think we have 2 spinners, 3 defoggers. So the hazard removal is kind of nice. So yeah, that's for War Turtle. Like the only thing that really hurts this thing is like it has no recovery. You can also run offensively, by the way. You can do Shell Smash, and like it has base 95 special, base 65 special attack. So that's not too great. But you can maybe run a Modest and then Shell Smash, and then you can actually do damage. Maybe you can also Shell Smash and run physical with Aqua Jet. Like there's options. There's really options for War Turtle here. But I think for the amount of points, I think it was 2 points or something. Was that? It's actually really a value pick. So overall, looking at the team, I'm quite happy with this drop. Like it's really like offensively, it's super nice. We have Greninja, we have Medicham, we have Nidoking, all hit really hard. Lycanroc Dust to clean up things or to break even with Choice Band. Super nice. Dhelmise hits like an absolute truck. And even Rotom can hit kind of hard with Choice Bag Blizzard. And then defensively, we have Corviknight, super nice. We have Florgas, really bulky. We have Alolan Muk can be really bulky. Dhelmise can be really bulky. And these two can be really bulky as well. So yeah, I really like this team actually. Really looking forward to using it. So I hope you enjoyed the draft analysis. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I think the first game will be up. I really don't know, to be honest. You'll see it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.